Hello, my name is Hannah. I would like to start off by welcoming you to Planet Earth, my home. During your time here, I hope you find interest in the new environment that surrounds you. I know it might be hard to make friends being as you are an alien, but I think I have just the thing that will help you get involved and allow you to create your own community. That thing is sport. Sports have been around since way before our time. The first recorded sports event took place in 760 BC in the Olympic Games. The only event was a foot race. Since then, humans have gotten much more creative with their sports and began to use objects rather than their own physical beings. Sport surrounds us everywhere we go. Humans can begin playing sports when they are around 4 to 5 years old with the community youth sports that are available. After that, humans can take part in travel leagues for their respective sports, high school programs, collegiate programs, and some sports have professional leagues for those humans that excel in their sport. Now you may be wondering what different kinds of sports can humans take part in. Since we are just starting out and I don't want to scare you away from our awesome planet, I will describe some of the most well-known sports for both men and women. Some sports can be played with both sexes, but most sports are strictly men or women that play together on teams or individually. For men, the most popular sports are football, baseball, basketball, golf, tennis, lacrosse, hockey, wrestling, soccer, track and field, and swimming. As for the women, they can take part in any of these sports as well. However, it is not very likely for them to take part in sports like football and wrestling that involve a lot of physical contact. Softball, basketball, golf, soccer, tennis, swimming, gymnastics, track and field, and volleyball are among the most popular sports for women. Sports can be team or individualized. Golf, swimming, and track and field are good examples of individualized sports that are played by the individual without the help of others. Team sports, such as football, baseball, and basketball, require the physical abilities of a group of people to compete against another team to get the win. Sport can be very risky for the player's mental and physical well-being. Many people who do not take part in sports are scared of being injured or do not like being active. Sport can have a large mental strain on someone that gives it their all. Sports are draining for humans and can have negative and positive effects on them. Sports can get very violent and look like death matches to anyone who is unaware. I promise, my alien friend, no sport is played with the intention of hurting any human, but they can get very intense and gruesome. One sport in particular, called boxing, is one of the most harmful, as the whole goal is to hit someone until they are knocked out. The humans that take part in sports are called athletes. Those who decide they do not want to be an athlete often take on the role of being a fan. A fan is someone who follows the team, watches them, and cheers them on to victory as if it's their own victory. Many humans who decide not to continue their sports careers to a higher level usually become dedicated fans of their favorite teams to fill the void of no longer playing themselves. Sport allows people from all around the world to come together, create their own communities, and compete through their own favorite teams. Professional and popular collegiate sports teams have great economic benefits on their cities as well. Aside from real-life sports, we now have virtual sports through simulations and video games. Every 4 years in the summer and winter, there is a big sport gathering that we call the Olympics. At the Olympics, countries from all around the world pick the best of the best athletes to represent their country and compete for gold. Not only does it showcase our world and our abilities, but it also unites our whole country as we strive to excel in whatever sport we participate in. As for me, I've been an athlete since I was 9 years old. I currently play softball at the University of Illinois Springfield. I am a catcher. Softball has tested me in many ways, physically and mentally, but there's not a greater feeling than being part of my team. I hope to continue playing softball leisurely when I am done at UIS. I hope this has given you a little look into how important sport is on Earth. During your time on Earth, try and find the sport that is right for you. Get involved and create your own community. Who knows, you may become the first professional alien athlete someday.